Welcome to Eppadi. Vanakkam. A warm welcome to each and every one of you out there. I sincerely hope that you are here to learn Tamil through English. First of all, I want to thank you for taking time off to learn Tamil, which is very closer to my heart. And in this video, we will have an overview of Tamil as a language and then get started with the basics. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep your interest in Tamil going, and in the process, you will be able to start reading, writing, and speaking in Tamil. So here we go. We have the 12 vowels or Uyir in front of us. So again, these 12 alphabets represent the basic sounds that could be made without the help of other sounds. So these alphabets help in building and making the rest of the sounds. So they are the backbone of Tamil, all the Tamil words. So and thus they are called Uyir. That means like life or like soul. And let me go through each one of these real quick, and we are going to talk about them, each one of them in detail in the subsequent slides. So I'll just quickly go through this first. So I'll go with the first row. There are 4 letters there. The first one is A. Second is A. Third is E. Fourth is E. Fifth is U. Sixth is Oo. I am in the second row now. Second row, third letter is A. Fourth one is A. So if you could spot the pattern in this among these, so like the first 8, so you would have noticed like the first uh, alphabet in each set, basically they are like 4 sets. In each set, the first one is shorter and the second one is longer. If you can go back to the first alphabet, it's A, and the second is A. Similarly, E, E, U, U, A, A. And the odd man out is the last one, last alphabet on the in the second row, which is I. And again, the pattern continues in the third row, O, O. And again, another odd man out is OW. So these are the 12 vowels. And again, they are called Uyir. We'll go in detail in the next one. Here we go again. So what you are seeing is just A, which is the first alphabet, first vowel in Tamil. So on the right hand side, on the top of the screen, you will see like how it's written. So you don't have to like do it now. Like you can like pause the video at a later time, and then you can follow it along. And we will dedicate one separate video for writing where I'll show you how to write. But this is a cool way to understand, like you can see like where it starts and then how it is written. So it is a nice way to follow. So when you start writing, so we'll post one video just for writing. So that way, like when it comes to that day, we can practice on that day. So that is the right hand top. So how it's written, uh, ah, ah. So the right hand bottom is basically like telling you uh, the shorter, how it's pronounced, the shorter a. So a, it's like a, a. So if I were to give you an example in Tamil, so I have given you a picture on the left hand side bottom. So the example I have chosen there along with the picture is Amma. Amma is like mom or mother. So that's what you see in the picture. So the first letter of that word is A. A is Amma. So it's the pronunciation is like Amma. So A as in Amma. Again, the second letter, second alphabet is A, which is like the long form of the first letter A. So it is pronounced A, like with like a long stretch for the A. A. So the example I have given here in the picture is Adu, which means goat in like it's Adu in Tamil. So it has the letter A. So again, like probably tonight, when you're done with this video, you can practice like watching this video, like the right hand side top corner, right hand top corner, how it's written. So this is A, as in Adu. That's the second alphabet and the second vowel. What we see now is E, E, and it's pronounced E, like which is a short vowel, E. And the example I've given on the left is Ilai. Ilai is the leaf. It starts with. So next on the list is E. So which is a longer version of the previous one was which was E. Now it's E, and it's easier to write. So you can see like it's very easy. It looks like a car, right? So with two wheels on from the side angle, so it's easier. So it's E. E. So if you can see like the word also is E, and the letter is also alphabet is also E. So it's like a single one, single letter word, and E is the fly, the house fly, and E is pronounced as as we normally pronounce E. So with a longer, like with a slight stretch, E. So after E, hopefully you are not looking for F. So there is no F here. So it's U. So U, again it's simple like U. And the word I have here, this example I have is Ulagam. Ulagam means the world. So Ulagam. So U. Uh, so as in Ulagam. Again, this is also like very simple. Like it is somewhat similar to number two. So when you write it, you can write similar to number two, and then like you can elongate the horizontal line. So we saw oo, now it's oo. So again, like it's like a lengthier stretch, which is like instead of oo, we are saying oo. So the example I have given here is oonjal, as in like oo as in oonjal. So So the U, uh, so it is slightly tricky, but like for the time being, you can ignore writing and then you can concentrate on only the pronunciation. So next on the list is E. So the example I have is Eli. So Eli is rat, as in like A as in Eli, which is rat. So we saw A as in Eli, which was rat, and now we have the longer version of the A, which is A, and I have the example as any, any, and it starts with A, A. So here is one odd man out, which is I, with a pronounced with a AI kind of way. So I or EYE, I for ice. So you can also remember that. So that way it's easier. And the example I have for that is Aindu. Aindu is like number five, which is Aindu. We have like five fingers in our hand. So that's Aindu. So the next alphabet is O, which is somewhat similar to our O, but with less emphasis, which is like a shorter vowel, which is O. And the example I have is a camel, which is Vattagam in Tamil. So Vattagam, it starts with the letter O, just O. It's a shorter O. So we saw O as in Vattagam in the previous example. Now we have O, so which is a longer version of the O. So O, I have an example as Onoi, Onoi, which is like a fox. And the first letter is O. So again, O here is the actual O in English. So O, which is like a O and a followed by a, like that's like a goat. So that kind of O. So we have come to the fag end of our list of vowels. Uh, so we have already seen 11 of them, and this is the 12th one, and it's ow, and the pronunciation is it's like out, ou, owl, owl, owl. So that kind of I think it's easier to remember, and it's easy to remember, but at the same time this letter or alphabet is rarely used in any of the words, so it is better to know, but then you can forget if you want. So the example I have given here is also not commonly used. So them, so it's related to medicine, so it's not at all used. I'm pretty sure like none of my friends knows about this word. So it's ow. That's the last one. So that brings us to the end of today's lesson. So I know it's a lot. We have gone through a lot, but it's a good start. I think uh, Tamil is one of the toughest languages to master. That is the bad news. But the good news is when it comes to the nitty-gritty of like day-to-day speaking, reading, and writing, the basic part of it is very, very easy. Like all we need is like some level of like common sense, and then like Like if you're passionate about learning the language, I think the turnaround will be very, very faster, like quick. Uh, but we have to do our homework. So two things. One, you have to grab a notebook and a pen, and then start writing this. Basically, so you have the examples, like how the instructions to basically write on the top right hand side of the screen for each vowel. So you can practice, start, try practicing one at a time. Uh, and number two, probably like you can use your phone to record, basically like listen to these things again, this video again. And we have only 12, we covered only 12 so alphabets, so 12 vowels. So you can basically like practice them like one at a time, and then like record, and then like listen, and then try comparing those two, and then come back and let me know like how it went. And if you uh, if you have any trouble, like please get back to me in the comment section. I will try to help. If you are like if you think like I'm going like faster or slower, or if I'm not clear enough in any of the areas, please let me know your feedback, so that like I can improve upon like in the subsequent lessons. So I'm very eager to like get on with this series. I'm very passionate about Tamil. I write poems also, so I like writing rather than talking. But again, like when you are trying to pronounce these Tamil letters and words, like don't be too hard on you, or like don't put too much effort into like perfecting the art of pronunciation. But again, like please do try to do it, because like if you do it on day one correctly, then you will never forget, and it will be like perfect. Because like when I learned Tamil, like that's my mother tongue. So I was not taught in school, I was not taught in a perfect way. I was copying like what my mom or my siblings were doing. So that means like I whatever like mistakes I made like when I was 3 or 4, even like after like so many years I'm making the same mistakes. So it's very difficult for me to correct those mistakes. But for you, like when you're learning starting from scratch, it's easier. You are starting on a clean slate. So it's up to you. Again, like please grab a notebook and then try to practice writing. We again, like we'll spend one more like session on like writing alone, but you can set the ball rolling by doing that today. And again, that the second one is using your phone. Try to record, like we have only 12 alphabets, so please try to do that. And hopefully it was useful, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be probably மெய் எழுத்துக்கள். uh, I haven't decided like whether to do like மெய் எழுத்துக்கள் or like writing of உயிர் எழுத்துக்கள், which we covered, like writing of written component of vowels, or starting with consonants. I think it will be better off, we'll be better off like starting with consonants, so that like you'll have the complete picture, vowels and consonants, and then like that way like we can start building the other alphabets also. Again, thanks for sticking with me, and hopefully you'll come back and see me. See you soon. Thanks for stopping by to watch this video. Hopefully this video was useful to you. I will meet you in the next useful video, and hopefully you'll come and join me.